about to have to change our shorts here in a minute.
You know, when you grab my mask, you're the first person to ever get the mask and my real hair all at the same time. Like, that's the only thing that kept the mask from coming off.
You really scared me.
She said, stop, 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 stop. I couldn't see anything.
Stop,
Well, I think I'll wear one with out here.
That was pretty real for me.
Was that fun, sweetie?
Sure. I need another shot.
Do I still look like a pussy?
No.
Are you scared? I got scared. I ain't gonna lie to you.
We'll put you back in there. We'll lock all the doors.
No.
We can play, hey, how do we get out of the house?
The dinner table's cleaned off too.
I don't taste that good. I taste like shit.
The dinner table's
You
cleaned
don't want
off.
to taste me.
Oh no, you're already fermented. You're already basted in alcohol.
With this right here,
For the last
we can get
12
some
years,
bite-sized
I'm
pieces.
good.
We can put you in here, see?
How'd you
Hey,
feel about that, huh?
It's fucked up. That legitly scared me taking my picture. No bullshit. Like legit scared me.
We want to get to know you both as a person and sexually. When we decide to get her pregnant, you will be there watching and joining. Here's the deal. You will then live with her, help her raise the baby, etc. We are going to all be connected in every way. You must be clean, decent looking, and very discreet. This is no game and obviously long term. We are both clean and professional, but want this and have for quite some time, a secret life of sorts. If this interests you, get in touch, but be serious and ready to show yourself to us. We are discreet.
Put up your guns, run while you can. Look out, here comes the Union Man. The Union Man, he answered, Captain, don't you know, my job is organizing wherever I may go. And I can build me a union out of anything you got. And the folks that run that planet, well, they did like that a lot.
You would say, Ray, what might you take on an adventure such as this, a Bigfoot hunting adventure? And to that I say, a few things here. Let's get started. First off, when Bigfoot hunting, I'm going to need to tie it up if I encounter one and if I get one better on it. So I wanted to get rope, but I didn't have any. So I'm going to tie him. I think Bigfoot's probably strong, but this is high-end speaker wire. So I'm gonna use that to tie up Bigfoot. If I get him, maybe a smaller Bigfoot. But if I get him, attack him, tie him up, rodeo style. That's pretty tight, hurts. So I'm definitely going to put that in my bag of tricks here. I can't go anywhere without your canteen, you know what I'm saying? I need to keep hydrated. Also, holy water's in here too. It's been blessed. So in case I encounter any vampires as well. Back scratcher, it says Kentucky on it too. I got this for free. I don't think that Big Feet or Bigfoot would probably be afraid of a back scratcher, but I do have an itchy back, so it's good to have that along. Also, a roll of duct tape. Duct tape, what would Bigfoot need duct tape for? When I tie him up, maybe I'll put a little duct tape over his mouth so he's not screaming at me. I saw Harry and the Hendersons a while ago, and pretty sure I'm going to need duct tape. Also, duct tape's very sticky, so any hairs that I might find or fibers, I can stick to that, save them for a rainy day. For when I get into the laboratories. So I'll put that in there, a little roll of duct tape. Pocket knife, this isn't really for self-defense or anything like this. It's just going to be, in case I'm probing at stuff, poking stuff around. Might need that. Also my trusty recorder, high-end Eclipse recorder, EVP sessions in case I encounter maybe a spiritual area, or if I hear one of these calls that Bradley's talking about. Record that. Also, this is a 17th century dagger bought a long time ago. It supposedly belonged to Robin of Locksley. I'm gonna take that with me. You know, I think Bigfoot, if he is a real thing, might be a magical creature. Thus, he may need some old world magic to stop him. But yeah, that's definitely happening. So I'll take this again. This was blessed by a 17th century priest. Was again supposedly belonged to Robin of Locksley. So I'm gonna have that in my knapsack, and to top it off, I don't have an Indiana Jones hat, but I do have a pork pie hat. So let's go hunt some Bigfoot. This is an episode of the Ray Cave. Trying to find shit to do to entertain you fucks. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned, ZTOTV. Let's get them.
Because I thought that blowjobs were like something that's going to be in the past. Like, it seems to me like we're all going away from that, you know, with the internet and fucking Facebook and all that. It's just good to know that the future isn't going to be this dry dick Jetsons episode where George is hitting his wife. He's like, you never give me a blowjob.
Bradley here from Bigfoot Hunting Bradley, and I want to talk about, yeah, Bigfoot hunting is like that. Bigfoot hunting, Bigfoot hunting, Bigfoot hunting, Bigfoot hunting. Where I do crazy howls and I finding Bigfoot, Bigfoot hunting, finding Bigfoot, and if that other guy wants to go Bigfoot hunting, yeah, that's cool. Have both you guys go Bigfoot hunting with us, and finding Bigfoot, see something in the hole. That turned out to be a raccoon in the hole. I thought that would be cool to film because there was like a big hole. Turned out to be a raccoon, you know, inside of a big clump of dirt on the side. So Bigfoot is in Ohio somewhere. Guys, see that? It's like a little path. Looks like a little walkway. Come here. Get closer. Right there. Little walkway. See that? Then lift it up to the top so you can see the top. Alright. And look at this stuff all the way back there. Looks like something been laying there. Okay. Is Bigfoot trying to catch a little fire down here in the woods? And right here, spot where I seen this weird looking tree thing. I want to get real close to it. Oh, look at that! Bigfoot must also have been drinking beer. There you go, Bigfoot hunting. Okay, we're inside this whole thing now. Looks weird down here. Okay. It got a little higher this time. Look at that. I mean, I'm gonna get in there. Okay, here we go. Right there. There. Look at that. I'm inside it.
We're rolling down the freeway like him in a Patterson. I'm on the trail, and he's a big one. Well, I bet talk dirty to me. They talk dirty to me. Talk dirty to me.
All right.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Joe. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to yell at your ear. I didn't think about it. He has the
I have no volume control on these things, and they are a beast.
Yeah. I gave it to it, too. I was like, making love to the microphone.
Hey, man, them's Dre Beats. What you got?
Them are Dre Beats.
Dre Beats?
Those things are nice.
Yeah, and they're fucking very loud.
Very expensive.
Yeah.
Damn.
Your head off. Oh, my
Sorry,
God.
Joe.
No, I'm good.
No, you're good.
So
I
what else you got there?
I don't know. What we got? Super Bowl Sunday.
I'm fucking ready.
Pumped?
Yeah.
Are you ready? You will sit there.
God, I can't wait.
It's the only game I watch in a year.
Who's playing? The big fucking birds versus the dumb, stupid thing?
Fucking rabbits.
49ers. Come on, 49ers.
69ers versus the Sparrows.
Oh, no.
I called them the Blackbirds the other day. I'm like,
it was the Ravens.
I think it's Baltimore Blackbirds.
But here's good news, ladies and gentlemen, and I know a lot of her fans listen to the show.
Oh, I bet.
Beyonce will be singing live.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard.
Live.
What a treat. How many people do you think have paid and not seen her sing live? Those tickets got to be fucking
probably a lot.
Pricey.
How many football players are fans of Destiny Child?
Oh, I know. The reunion. God. I was
cares?
excited to hear about
we have
that.
3 hours, 21 minutes, and 19 seconds.
To what?
Go on.
Till kickoff.
Oh, fuck off. You are a type of person that you talk about it, you like it, but if you really added all the time you actually pay attention.
I just fucking told
like
you.
10
I
minutes.
watch one game a year. And this
You're going
is
to watch
it.
10 minutes of it and then let it play in the background.
I'll be playing zombies while I.
So you pretty much what you're saying is this day every year you eat chicken and watch football. That's your day to eat chicken and watch football.
Anything that has grease and fat.
I thought
I
normally
watch
wings
football.
were the.
I mean, I'm a Cincinnati Bengals fan, and we never get past the playoffs, so it doesn't really matter to me.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
You know, I've always been kind of a Raiders man myself.
Oh, Bo Jackson, Marcus
Bo Jackson,
Allen.
Michael Jordan.
I want that
Tiger
poster.
Woods.
Michael Jordan played for the Raiders.
Ed O'Neill.
I want the original poster with Bo Jackson with the ball bat and the shoulder pads
Michael
on.
Jordan
I want
played
that shit.
football.
No, he played baseball.
Oh.
No. Yeah, he did.
Edward Norton.
Yeah.
Are you talking about movies where people played on football teams?
Oh, no, I was talking about the Los Angeles Raiders. They're Oakland now, I think.
Oakland Raiders.
You know him as a master of your dreams, a master of your nightmares, Mr. Freddy Krueger himself, Robert Englund! Go, my children, now. Trick or treat, perhaps. Well, you guys should know how this works by now. We have a microphone here and here. Line up, ask questions, keep it to one question per person. And normally I say don't make it too weird, but I think this guy can handle it.
Oh, I can handle it. I just want to pimp one movie that's on right now. It's my Halloween gift to all the fans. It's not strictly horror, but it certainly qualifies as a hardcore thriller. Last Showing is on demand now, and some fans have told me you can get it on iTunes. I'm really proud of it. Some of the best work I've done in the last 20 years. So check it out, because you got to wait till February for the Fear Clinic. All right, first question.
All right, right over here. Hi.
Hi, I have a question for you. Been a big fan for a long time. You've been scaring me since I was about 6 years old. Made me cry, gave me nightmares. My question is, what was it that scared you or gave you nightmares when you were growing up?
Well, I had a couple. One was from a movie. Actually, both were from a movie. As a child, when I was a kid, they had double bill matinees for kids in the afternoon, especially on Saturdays and Sundays. And at some point in the afternoon, the films changed to the adult programming. And I don't mean adult like Porn Channel adult. I mean, it was just a grown-up movie. And I'd gone to see a cowboy movie with Anthony Quinn. I think he was the old gunfighter, you know, and all the young gunfighters wanted a piece of him or something. And I couldn't have been more than 7.5 or 8 years old. And the movie, instead of it being my little cowboy movie with my Chico's bonbons and my box of buttered popcorn, it turned out to be an old warhorse of a Broadway play made into a movie called The Bad Seed. And the star of the movie is a little blonde girl named Rhoda. and she has blonde braids, and the movie opens with her pounding the little fingers of a boy at the edge of a pier on a lake in summer camp. And she's pounding his hands, and he slips off the pier and into the water of the lake, never to be seen again. And when they find his body, the only clue is on the back of his hands were the images of half moons from her little tap shoes. Well, the movie just gets scarier and creepier. It's very talky, it's black and white, it's based on a play, so it's quite static. But the performance by the lead actors, who I met later on as an adult, is brilliant. And for about 4 years, I had to sit behind a girl alphabetically in elementary school. Her name was Earnhardt. I'm England, and she had braids, and it freaked me out. So I was afraid of braids from the movies, and then I saw a war movie. I loved war movies when I was a little kid, because when my generation, when we were kids, we were closer to World War II, and our fathers had been in World War II, and so we liked to see movies about it. And I went to see a movie by the famous author Norman Mailer. And again, I wasn't supposed to be there. I was supposed to be watching, a Disney movie or something, and it changed at like 3 in the afternoon or 4 in the afternoon. And it's a famous novel, Naked and the Dead, and a famous horror movie about warfare in the South Pacific. Not unlike the one that's right out now, Fury, with Brad Pitt. Very, very violent, very prestigious war film. And I'm sitting there, little Robbie England, with my hot buttered corn, and my M&Ms. I think they only came in 2 flavors back then. And I'm sitting there, and this movie comes on, and like about a third of the way into the movie, a GI is bit by a green tropical snake.
Met her in the pub at the airport hub, where she just got back from Sierra Leone. I said, Ebola, ole, ola. She walked up to me and she coughed in my space, and I asked her name, and in a pasty face she said, Ebola, ole, ola, ole, ola. I'm not the world's most intelligent guy, but if she sneezed on me, it could cost me my life. Oh, Ebola, ole, ola. I'm pretty dumb, but I can't understand why they let her on the plane without a plan for Ebola, ole, ola, ole, ola. Well, we drank champagne, shared shit all night under a leg of candlelight. Pick me up and keep me on her knee. She said, dear boy, I'm gonna make you bleed. Well, I'm not the world's most well-informed guy, so when I looked in her eyes, I all but died for Ebola.
What are you guys doing here?
We're just oiling each other up, We're not ready for it. Just gotta get nice and oiled. Bring it in here. Bring it in here, Clay. Bring it in here. Bring it in. We gotta rub our chests together. Come on, that's what we gotta do. Ready? Sometimes you just gotta get oiled up, guys. Rockstar Pro Wrestling! Pardon me. Don't worry.
me. There ain't nothing left for me. Only pain and misery. Ask the devil to set me free. There ain't nothing left for me. Look into the eyes of a stranger, holding back his anger. Got the world on his shoulders, no one can be a savior. He's a danger to himself, there's nothing left at the bottom. Having homicidal thoughts and there's no one there to stop. He keeps his emotions in check, you can't read them on the surface. But it's all a facade, it's almost like he's lost his purpose. There's no one to turn to cause they wouldn't understand. Keeps his nose to the ground cause they ain't looking for no hands. Make you feel like less of man, living off another's charity. Growing cynical by the hour, just want a piece of the prosperity. He done paid his dues 1,000,000 times over. Now there's nothing left to lose, but he keeps going like a soldier. A bandana is his flag, and the streets have a code written inside his chest, across his heart, etched in stone. He's searching for a home, but can't take his feet off the road. In his pack he holds a crown, and where he sits is his throne. There ain't nothing left for me. All I see is misery. Ask the devil to set me free. Cause there ain't nothing left for me.
Here we go with the Skippy and Dog Show. I heard Bert Nerdy have a better conversation than half of these people. And it's fucking sickening. It turns my stomach to where I cringe.
And karma's a bitch, and that's the truth. Then he's got to meet his maker one day. And if anybody, disagrees with me, I'd love to hear from you.
Yeah, definitely call in 347-426-3972. Very, very deep discussion tonight.
Just like every cowboy sings a sad, sad song. Every rose has its thorn. Yeah, it does.
Maybe they should do that construction after I leave. Somebody call them up and tell them to stop. Please. I gotta get some sleep here. I'm exhausted. What to do?
Calling Randy Wotan right now. See, hello? Randy Wotan.
Yeah.
Are you sleeping?
I'm just taking a nap. What's up?
Well, we're calling you on the show and seeing what happened.
Oh, my car has a few issues.
We're really sad.
I know, me too. So you guys are recording now?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're on air.
Okay.
Oh, I'm supposed to say that, right? You're on air. Because you can get people entrapment that way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, entrapment, eh?
Yeah. Well, I wanted to ask you a lot of questions about Columbus life and the hooker relations, but you're not here to talk about it, so I don't want to talk on the phone because that's stupid.
All right. Well, Columbus life is pretty great. Every day you wake up and then you go to a shitty job.
Where
you go home.
Where are you working at now? Taking money from the poor and old people?
No, it's I do collections, but I collect on deadbeats, man. They're not real people.
Okay.
These are people that are really scamming. They're not. They're not
criminals. They're criminals.
Kinda. Yeah, I wouldn't call them criminals, but they're definitely doing something that they know that they can't pay back. Most of them, anyways.
So let's assume that Josh has some sort of debt. How would you approach that?
Yeah, give me a call. What would you say to a person right now when you call them up?
Okay, well, I'd verify that it was you, and then I'd say,
this is an attempt to collect a debt.
you plan on taking care of
You know him. Oh, I've had plenty of those calls.
Now, they just usually hang up right the fuck on you, right?
No, not usually. Not usually. I mean, I get hung up on a lot, but not usually. So, usually they would say something like, well, I can't pay that today. And then I'd say, well, when can you pay? And then you'd say something ridiculous like, July. July.
That's how it goes.
And I'd say, I can't wait till July. You need to have this taken care of by the end of the month, or we're going to send your contract on. And then you'll be like, oh, what's that mean? And I'd say, I don't know, I'm not your legal counsel, but you need to take care of this immediately, or review the consequences of your contract. And then I'd say something to the effect of, get out your debit or credit card and let's get this handled.
I bet you wish you could send a fucking Italian right over to whack them unless they pay it, right? That would be the real way to collect a debt, right?
It would be a lot easier if I could just drive to everyone's house and knock.
Yeah.
That would be a fucking reality show there.
I'd be like, where's my fucking money?
Yeah. That's the way to do it. All right, Ray. Well, we'll let you go. We're gonna talk about some other shit. But
I'm definitely going to try to make it the following week.
I hope so.
Not this coming week, but Aaron and I talked.
It's like the 14th, I think.
So.
I told everyone that you could have took a helicopter, you could have took a plane, you could have took a canoe here. There was other ways to get here.
Yeah, the hour-and-a-half taxi cab ride. I'm sure that's financially.
Oh my God.
That's awful.
No, you hung up on Ray.
Sorry, Ray, I lost you. Signal's bad.
Oh, man.
Oh, shit.
Randy, that was all Jared right there, and he will watch this too, and you are in trouble.
We were willing to give you a gracious goodbye.
Yeah, I was going to have him do a shout-out. How dare you mean old man.
My arm was getting tired.
That's true. That went on a bit too
Ray, if you get upset, and my arm was tired. Jared was breathing out of his mouth, so.
You should have been here anyways. Oh, my God.
Is that his...
Hey, we're sorry Jared hung up on you because he's being an asshole, but we're going to sign...
Nobody hangs up on me. I hang up on you.
I like his fucking ringtone, dude. Is that everybody's ringtone or just Randy's?
No, that's everybody's.
Oh, shit. That should just be his, man.
Of course, Ryan Francis stars in this, and I loved him in Thanksgiving, and so yeah, this was equally a fun role. There was a memorable moment. I think that hot dog.
The hot dog,
yeah.
Just enjoy it.
Yeah.
There they are.
Yeah.
Look at the.
Yeah.
I can't wait for him to die.
Is that a hot dog or his dick?
Look at his pinky, man. Uh-oh. You just found out he's a dad. Is that what he's screaming about?
I am the extremely employable Aunt Bobby of Hanover House, Nightbreed, and Disposophobia. And you're watching Zombie TakeOver TV. Very, very employable.
You are watching Zombie TakeOver TV. Join the horde. Join the horde.